Like if you found the video valuable. The cafe on Tremont Street in Boston was always alive with the hum of quiet chatter, the hiss of steaming milk, and the clink of ceramic cups. For Emma, it was more than just a cafe, it was her sanctuary. Every morning, before heading to her job at the publishing house, she came here with her worn leather notebook. She'd order the same thing, a cappuccino with extra foam, sit in the corner table by the bookshelf, and write. Sometimes she scribbled half-finished poems, sometimes just observations about the world passing by. She never noticed that someone had been noticing her. One Tuesday morning, as the barista slid her cappuccino across the counter, Emma carried it to her table and opened her notebook. But when she set her cup down, she noticed something unusual, a neatly folded piece of paper tucked just beneath the saucer. Her brows knitted in confusion. She picked it up and unfolded it. The handwriting was careful, almost old-fashioned, to the girl who writes every morning. You don't know me, but I've watched you from afar for months. Your smile makes the day lighter. I've never had the courage to say hello, but if you'd like to meet me, I'll be sitting at the table by the window tomorrow at 9 a.m. Emma stared at the words, her heart thudding. She looked around the cafe quickly, half expecting someone to be watching her reaction. But everyone seemed lost in their own world, typing on laptops, chatting softly, sipping coffee. Was this a joke, a dare, or was someone truly seeing her in a way no one else did? The next morning, she almost convinced herself not to go. Yet at 8:55, Emma walked through the glass door of the cafe, her notebook clutched tightly. Her eyes darted instantly to the window table. There he was. A man about her age, tall with sandy brown hair and kind eyes, sat nervously with a coffee in front of him. He looked up, caught her gaze, and raised a tentative hand in greeting. Emma hesitated for a second, then walked over. "Hi," she said, her voice softer than she intended. "Hi," he replied, standing quickly. "I'm Noah. I hope this isn't strange. I just didn't know how else to talk to you. You always looked so focused, so unreachable. And I thought maybe words would do better than awkward introductions." Emma blinked, then let out a laugh that surprised even her. "So instead of awkward words in person, you wrote them down?" He grinned sheepishly. Guilty. Something about his honesty, his nervousness, disarmed her. She sat down across from him. "Well, you certainly got my attention." What began as a tentative conversation stretched into an hour. Then too, they discovered shared loves, old books, rainy afternoons, jazz music. Noah was a graphic designer who freelanced nearby. He admitted he had first noticed her months ago, bent over her notebook, so deeply lost in thought that he'd wondered what stories she was writing. Emma found herself smiling more than she had in weeks. It felt easy, natural, like slipping into a song she already knew the rhythm of. By the time she glanced at her watch, she realized she was late for work. She gathered her things hurriedly, but before she left, Noah slid a napkin across the table. On it, he'd written his phone number and beneath it, "For more stories, together." Emma walked out of the cafe with a racing heart and a smile she couldn't shake. In the days that followed, the cafe became not just her sanctuary, but their place. What started as a hidden letter beneath a coffee cup blossomed into something neither of them expected. Love hadn't knocked on her door loudly. It had slipped quietly into her morning routine, waiting patiently under a saucer until she was ready to find it.